Driving in today. By the way, I am coming in. We got the okay from our mayor, and we're all good. Got a skeleton crew. Nathan, Joe, and Madison are doing a great job. We're all healthy, by the way. So I'm driving in this morning, and I'm thinking, what's a word I want to share with the audience today? Because we've just kind of set ourselves up here for a whole month of April, going, hey man, we're still in this confinement, this social distancing, stay at home, and bad news coming out. We're going to see another round of devastating unemployment numbers. I'm just telling you. And I'm sitting there and I'm going, what can I share? What am I learning right now? And I think it's important for me to share what I'm dealing with and what I'm learning, because I'm no different than you. And this thing is hitting our family as well. And you know, there's lots of things changing, and I'm trying to lead my family well. Okay, what can we do? And this thought hit me. I'm not settling right now. I'm not. I've got this mindset right now where I'll go through my doubts and my fears and the unknowns and all that stuff, but I'm not settling. So I thought, that's good. Like, I have to accept that things have changed. Hello, I don't have my head in the sand, but I'm not going to settle in to all of the negative things that have changed. I can accept that the realities have changed, but I'm not going to settle. So I went to the dictionary. And Joe's been with me a long time. And I love to go to the dictionary because I love words. And words matter. So I looked it up. I looked up the definition to settle, Joe. And it said, to accept or agree to something that one considers to be less than satisfactory. To accept or agree to something that one considers to be less than satisfactory. See, I refuse to accept that what we're dealing with right now is going to win in my life or in your life. I refuse to accept that. I refuse to settle into this new normal as though this is going to be how it is. I'm not going to settle. Some of you have lost your job. Some of you are going to lose your job. Some of you have had to take a pay cut. Some of you have been furloughed. Some of you are having to make some really tough decisions with your budget right now. That's reality. And so we accept that there is a new reality. However, if you've been laid off, don't settle into, well, I'm just going to collect unemployment and I'm going to binge on Netflix and I'm going to eat a lot of ice cream because this is a really crappy time. And when things are crappy, I like to eat a bunch of junk food to make myself feel better. And I'm going to start drinking a little bit more, but I'll stop when this thing returns to normal. That's settling. Don't you dare settle for some of these new realities. You may have to accept that they're new realities, but are you going to just settle in and let those things engulf you? Or are you going to say, I am going to keep charging this storm? I am not going to settle for just sitting at home and collecting unemployment. I'm going to add value to somebody. I'm going to try to add value in a way that I can make some money, whether it's one part-time job or two or three, or a completely different job that gives me full-time pay, and I'm going to swallow my pride, as I am not going to settle for these circumstances. I'm not going to settle. Because the moment that you settle, that you say, well, you know what? I'll just be satisfied with this. This is just a crappy time, and I'm going to accept that this is a crappy time, and all the crappy things that are happening to me and everybody else, that's just part of the deal, and I'm just going to have to deal with it. I'm settling. No! Listen to me, folks. This crisis, this health crisis that's now turned into a short-term economic crisis. That's what it is. I can be positive but still tell the truth. It's short-term. That's me being positive. But the reality is in this moment, I've got to deal with reality, and I'm not going to settle for it. I'm going to do something about it. It is in the doing that there might just be healing. Financially, spiritually, emotionally, what can you do right now? How can you add value right now? Don't you settle. Yes, there's a new routine, and routines need to, I addressed this at the top of the program. If you deal with depression, anxiety, you need a routine. But come up with a new routine. And in that routine, you better be doing something positive for somebody. Add value, write a thank you note, stick a stamp on it, and mail it. Call somebody, love on somebody, donate something to somebody, sell something. Do something. Don't settle. Because this will pass, and you better keep your eye on the prize, the big picture. Does the timing of the big picture that you had change? Yep. Does the path to the big picture change a little bit because of this? Maybe a lot. Absolutely. But the big picture doesn't change. Keep your eyes on it. Don't settle.